fishing news is sponsored by these fine partners.
Happy Thanksgiving, anglers. Hopefully this year things will be a lot closer to normal around the holidays and you'll be able to share time with your family and friends. I had a chance this past weekend to head out east to Montauk for some great fishing that consisted of tog, sea bass, and cod on Fisherman charters south of Block Island. The whole trip we used nothing more than 1-ounce jigs with light tackle. We ended the day with a tog and sea bass limit and 9 cod on top of that. All the fish were caught using green crabs. Let's see if the weather will cooperate on Thursday and we can get a few hours of fishing in before stuffing our faces, of course. Hey, and maybe even bring some fresh fish for the table. Rich?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Let's check the weekend forecast for the holidays. We look ahead. You can always check your favorite apps, favorite websites as we get closer, see if the forecast will change a bit. And we're kind of hoping it does because we got some gusty winds throughout most of this holiday, unfortunately. Water temps have come down, 40s, 50s now with the chill we've had, wave heights. Maybe a little window early Friday morning. It may not be that bad till about 11 a.m. or so, but then it really starts to crank. You start to get those wave heights up to 4 to 8 in the ocean, especially east of East Rockaway Inlet, Jones Inlet. Maybe on the west side, some protection, but the sound will be chopped up. The east side, you get 2 to 4s, 4 to 8s. Going into Sunday, it looks like maybe the day we get some blueback and maybe some, calmer conditions that would make the ocean fishable. But Futurecast, we got a front coming in on Friday, weather front with some rain. The winds early, maybe not so bad, but then 20 to 30, it's going to start to crank midday, late afternoon. That wind continues into Saturday. It's a dry, sunny day, but it's going to be quite rough there. It looks like the best bet, if anything, for the ocean would be Sunday, maybe about 5 to 15 towards the afternoon. North Shore high tides early morning, South Shore for about midday. Low 40s, both Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be, of course, kind of a chilly, cold weekend. And here's a guru quickly, and there's your Friday. And, confirming. Little window, maybe early, but the models have been trending a little windier, a little gustier. It gets really kind of crazy late in the day. Saturday has been consistently showing a lot of west-northwest. And then there's your Sunday, where we see maybe some more manageable conditions with, a little less in the way of wind. But anyway, you slice it, though. We'll keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully we can get a halfway decent fishable weekend. But either way, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Have a very happy Thanksgiving. Be safe. Matt, back to you.
I'm happy to report that casters are still working the surf as we close in on November. Hopefully you're all able to participate in Thanksgiving morning traditional surf fishing before the evening feast. Starting in the east, I heard Montauk still has some small fish roaming the north side during the day. The North Fork of the island has a similar report of smaller fish. Back over at Shinnecock, I did get word that some bigger fish in the slot range and up to 20 pounds were caught east of the jetty in early mornings. For those who like to tog from the shore, a couple of anglers let me know the Mauritius and Fire Island Inlet area had good numbers still, as well as some keepers in the mix. The Western Sound Surf also saw some small tog and bass up to 32 inches during the week as well. And for those that like to fish breezy and the rockaways, I heard more small fish being taken on bucktails and small swim sheds from the beach and in the inlets, with the occasional slot fish mixed in. From Sag Harbor, we have Will and Andy. Guys.
Thanks, Matt. So, unfortunately, as the weather's gotten colder, the deep sea bites kind of died off. But closer to shore, the sea bass fishing's still been very strong. The black fishing's still been very strong, particularly towards, the North Fork, Orient Point, Plum Gut. And, the striped bass fishing is also kind of tapered off. Still some schoolie-sized fish being caught around by Montauk and also off the beach. And, if you brave the cold, put that fair weather gear on, there's still a lot of fish to be caught. So get out there and keep those lines tight. Thanks, Matt. Back to you.
From Shinnecock, let's check in with Mike Dean. Mike.
Thanks, Matt. Hey, everyone. Well, we're definitely getting down the home stretch. Starting to get into that every cast fishing off the beach. A lot of small fish, a couple of smaller slot size mixed in after dark and at first light. Brian Harrington had a nice one early morning over the weekend on a bucktail with a fat cow jig strip. I've been kind of doing the same using a Tsunami sand eel, a lot of other soft plastics, Kettle Creek Outfitter shads, and it's been a good bite. They're kind of popping up all up and down the beach. a couple of bigger fish back in the bay at night after, you know, some grueling, ungodly hours and time to get them. But, you know, it's worth the grind for some nice fish. Blackfish, sea bass have been still going pretty good on the, you know, number of the party boats going out, as well as a couple of people that haven't pulled their boat for the year yet. Have heard of some nice blitzes out there. I've seen a lot of gannets way out of casting distance, along with some, you know, seabird blitzes as well. So that herring seems to be around. There were a couple of blitzes inside of Shinnecock Bay last week, so they're still here. It's just bundle up and put the time in and get them, and you know, hopefully we'll have a few more weeks to this season. So happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Get out there and fish, catch them up, have fun. Back to you, Matt. Talk to you next week.
Fishing flea markets are back this Saturday at Fireman's Pavilion in Windenhurst. The hours are 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more info, click on the card or check this video's description. Paul McCain from River Bay Outfitters has the fly and light tackle report.
Hello, Matt. Well, as you can see, boats are being wrapped up. Not many boats are on the water. Winter is almost here. A lot of guys are putting away their stuff, but there's still people going out there fishing. We ran a trip last week up to the Salmon River, which I reported on, and a couple of the guys stayed a few days extra. You know, they added on, and they actually did pretty good. They were able to find fish. Never easy on the Salmon River, but such a gorgeous river to go to. And where can you catch Pacific fish? Here in New York. It's only 6 hours away from here. As far as the rest of the island, I had the pleasure of guiding a father and daughter out at the Shinnecock this past Saturday. Absolutely wonderful time. They had a great time. They caught a lot of fish. They learned a lot. I think they're hooked. I really think they're hooked. As far as the saltwater scene, Captain Dave Flanagan, he's been putting together, you know, kind of combo packs. Goes out for stripers and blackfish. He's been doing really well, posting on Facebook. Excellent catches and great times. As far as the western part of the sound, you know, the area where we are, one more cast charter captains. They're still going out there finding bigger fish. The gannets are here. They use a bigger bait, and they were able to put some really nice fish in the boat. But it is getting late. But that doesn't mean you have to quit. You have to quit fishing. If you put up with a little discomfort, you can fish 12 months of the year, which I plan on doing. Well, to you, Matt and Tim, and to all my friends, have a happy Thanksgiving and tight lines the next week.
Now let's get an update on the final days of the Dreamboat contest with Tim C. Smith.
Dean shows up big this week with 2 entries that suddenly add him to the board's 3rd place position for total points. His 3.62 pound porgy is now 1st place for porgy, and his 5.75 pound sea bass is in 2nd place for sea bass. Troy also entered a tog weighing in at 8.40 pounds. Joseph Yam is still on fire as he upgraded his tog entry to 8.28 pounds. Joseph is in 1st place for total points. The Dreamboat Fishing Challenge is the Fisherman subscriber-only multi-species fishing competition with a chance to win a new Steigercraft center console powered by Yamaha, along with many other great prizes. Subscribe now to the Fisherman magazine to be part of the action.
From Northport, we have Mark McGowan from Cow Harbor Bait and Tackle, who has some great gift ideas too.
Well, this week is a lot chillier than the previous one. As always, we're heading into the end of November here. Thanksgiving's in a couple days. We're coming off the full moon. It's just that beautiful time of the fall where the air is crisp and cool and fresh, and there's blackfish off the beach. There's been striped bass off the beach. There's your occasional squid, although I think most of them for us are over towards the Oyster Bay area. The blackfishing is strong. The difference is there's just not that many people out on the water right now, so most of the folks are jumping on one of the local for-hire boats here in our area, or heading out east to Montauk. The blackfishing's just been dynamite. This is a wonderful time of the year. I hope to see everybody this weekend. Take advantage of Cow Harbor's fantastic Black Friday deals we're going to have going right through the end of November. Drop on by, support the shop. If you spend $200 or more, you're going to be getting a free shop t-shirt. And I just hope to see everybody and really spread the joy. Listen, have a most blessed, happy Thanksgiving, safe travels to everyone, and as always, I bid you peace and tight lines.
Dave Anderson of the New England Fisherman has an update on the Coastal Kayak Clash. Dave.
This week in the Coastal Kayak Clash, the defense rests. We haven't seen a single entry now in over 2 weeks. If you guys want to make some moves on the scoreboard, you better fish now or forever hold your peace because things wrap up on the 30th. Good luck out there and happy Thanksgiving.
Raul Ortiz, the urban angler, has this report from the Western Sound and South Shore.
Hey Matt, urban angler here, Raul Ortiz with my report for this week. Fishing's still been pretty good around the city. Here in the Western Long Island Sound also, you'll be catching fish anywhere from schoolie size to about 20 pounds or so, maybe more. Also, fish the South Shore. I fished a few times on the South Shore. Fishing's really slow, not too much action, a lot of bait in the water, a lot of birds all around diving and stuff like that, but not many fish. I also did one of the boats on Captree, and there was only one fish on the boat, unfortunately. Not the best day, but you know, that's how it goes. Anyway, I just got back from fishing on the East River, and we caught a few schoolies, nothing crazy, and you know, time is winding down now, and we're trickling off to the end of things here. But you still have some time to catch some fish if you'd like to put in the time in this cold weather. It's pretty cold out right now. Anyway, I also like to take this time out to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and may you have a blessed one with your friends and your families, and tight lines, guys.
Remember to like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tap on the bell to be notified instantly when we post a new video on YouTube. And of course, to be a subscriber to the Fisherman magazine to be part of the Dreamboat Contest and Coastal Kayak Clash. Check out this video's description on YouTube for all the related links and index for specific reports. Please support our correspondents by visiting their websites and social media pages. Remember to shop local this season and visit your tackle shop for the angler in your life. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we will see you right here next week at thefisherman.com.